Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Adesa Fitri, a student of English Language Teaching Department 6C at Syekh Nurjati Islamic State Institute. In this video, I'd like to show you about my experience to teaching English learning for 12th grade senior high school. So let's check this out. Enjoy watching, guys. Hello guys, good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
How's life?
I'm great, wonderful.
Wow, that's good. So how's your class jargon?
Well, science too. Smart, beauty, and excellent.
Great. So, as usually, I'd like to check the attendance class. So raise your hand and say present or here. Okay. Yemi,
Present, Miss.
Selma,
Present, Miss.
Sally.
Present, Miss.
Well, before we start our lesson today, let's reciting Basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, before we start our lesson today, I would like to review about the previous meeting. It's about descriptive text. So, what did you understand about the descriptive text?
I miss.
Yes, please.
Descriptive text is a text that describes what a person or a thing is like.
Yes, great. Okay, anyone else?
I miss.
Yes, please.
In descriptive text, there are generic structure that are identification and description, Miss.
Okay, yes. Descriptive text is a text that describe a particular person, place, or a thing. And the general structure of descriptive text, there are identification and description. Well, now let's move on to the topic today. It's about the text, how to do something, how to operate something, or how to make a something. So in here we can providing or get the information to achieve the best result efficiently, avoiding accidents, damage, waste, and so on. But before that, I would like to test your concentration. So the rules is, when I say number 1, you have to touch your ears. Then, when I say number 2, you have to touch your head. And then, when I say number 3, you have to touch your nose. And finally, when I say number 4, you have to touch your feet. Okay, do you got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's start it. Number 1,
Ears.
2,
Head.
3,
Nose.
4,
Cheek.
3,
Nose.
1,
Ears.
3,
Nose.
4,
Cheek.
2.
Head.
Wrong.
Itu apa?
2.
Oh,
head. Yes, thank you. Okay, guys, I have a video that you have to write down about the keywords or the important things from the video. Do you get it, guys?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, let's take this up. Is it clear?
Yes.
Bener, hey, application.
Okay, well, what did you get it from the video?
I miss. In procedure text, there is generic structure that consists on purpose and goal.
material, and steps.
Great. And Yemi, what did you get it?
One of the example of procedure text is how to make a mango juice mix.
Correct. Okay, so now I'd like to explain to you about this material more detailed by PowerPoint. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So the definition of procedure text is a text that describes about something, how to do something, or how to make, or how to operate something. Okay. Then the purposes of procedure text. Of course, the purposes of procedure text is to inform the reader to make something or how to operate something and how to do something. And then there are language features of procedure text. The first is using imperative sentence or commands. For example, cut and then mix it and so on. The second one is using action verbs such as cut and then pour and then mix and etc. The third one is using connective or conjunction. For example, then, after that, finally, and etc. And the fourth is using the adverbials such as 2 hours or for 5 minutes and etc. And the last is, of course, using simple present tense. And next, it's about generic structures of procedure text. The first, there is goals or aim or purpose. So, in here contains about the purpose of procedure text. For example, when we make mango juice, so the purpose or the goal or the aim of that procedure text is to inform the reader how to make a mango juice. And then, okay, the second one is materials. So, in here, it's about the ingredient, for example, or the tool or the materials that need for make something. And then, but not all of the part of procedure text that contains materials, such as. However, there are three types of procedural text. That doesn't use the materials. Namely, first, procedural text that identify something works or how to do the instruction manual. For example, how to use the Mobile Legends games and etc. And the second one is procedural text that instructs how to do certain activities with unregulated. For example, road safety rules. And the third one, related to native or human behavior. For example, how to live healthily. So next, the third one is steps. So of course, in the procedure text, there is steps in generic structure because it's the main point of the procedure text. Because in here, the steps are the sequence of action are providing in procedure text in order to the reader can clearly to understand about how to do something or how to make something or how to operate something. Okay, next. This is the example of a procedure text that how to make mango juice. The first one, in here there are goals and then the ingredients or materials and then the steps. And in here, in the steps, there are using adverbial and then using connective or conjunction and then using, of course, simple present tense and then using action verb, of course. So, yeah. Okay, that's all. Any questions?
Miss, what the differences between imperative and action verb, Miss?
Okay, great. The difference is between imperative and action verbs It's just different in the words or phrase or in a sentence form. So imperative in here means that the sentence or imperative sentence are commands. Meanwhile, the action verbs is the verbs to doing for or the verb that end the actions. For action verbs, just the words or the verbs that contains the action. Do you get it?
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Enough, Miss.
Okay, good. I would like to divide you into 3 groups. So, in here is the first group, in here the second group, and in here the third group. So I have a some of a paper. You have to analyze the gender structure and the linguistic features from the text. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So you have 10 minutes to do that. Shelly, any problem?
Yes, Miss. In the text, in is there is not matter, Miss.
Oh yes, like I said before that in the procedural text, not all part of the procedural text containing the materials, just this text, it just containing the steps because to operate printers just describe about the steps. Okay, do you get it?
Oh, I'm she, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, not at all. And in here?
No, Miss.
No, Miss.
Okay, good. Okay, have you finished, guys?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now I have let's say this is a snowball. So when the ball is stopped, when the song is stopped also, so the one or the students that have this ball is have to come forward into deliver their analysis. Okay, do you get it?
Yes, Miss. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Okay, Selma, come forward. Come forward. Yeah, cut out.
Generic structure of how to make milkshake procedure text. First goal to inform how to make a milkshake. Second, materials. It is there are in ingredients. Third, step that are in the step paragraph or part. Linguistic features. Features. Use imperative sentence such as put the top of blender. Blend on the medium. Pour the milkshake into a large glass. Into a large glass.
And etc.
And etc. Action verbs that are put, blend, pour, and scope. Connectives. In here there is no connectives. Adverbial that are until it's smooth. Use simple present such as in the step part.
Okay, thank you. Give applause, guys. So now you have to choose your friend to be the next person to deliver their analysis.
I choose Yemi.
Okay. You may come from what?
Yes, miss. Generic structure of how to make sandwich procedure texts are: first, goal or aims. The goal is to inform how to make a sandwich. Second,
Second.
second, materials. The materials are two slices of bread, cheddar cheese, eggs. These are in ingredients. Three and third step. The step to make the sandwich are in this step paragraph. Linguistic features.
Imperative.
Imperative sentence in the text. These are: put the tomato sauce. Put a slice of bread on the top eggs. Action first. That are: but, place, and egg.
Yes.
Conjunctions.
Conjunction.
Conjunction. Conjunction that are first, second, third, after that, then finally. Adverbials. In here, there is no adverbials. Using simple present such as in sentence of step.
Okay. Thank you. Give applause, guys. Okay. So the next one is Shelly.
Generic structure of how to operate printer producer text. First, goal. First, goal. The goal is to inform how to operate a printer. Second, method. In her does not as material. Third, steps that are in the step part of paragraph. Linguistic features. A sing imperative sentence such as turn the printer on. Click the field, open the field date you want to printer. A tense phrase such as turn, click, open, and select. Connectivities of conjunction that are, and then adverbial. In here, there is not adverbials. Answering simple present tense, like in the step part of paragraph.
Okay, give applause. Okay, sit down, please. So, your result about the analysis of the procedural text is good enough, but when you compare it into the class, when you presenting about your result, still there are some of you that the intonation is not correct and the spell words also, but your analysis is good and correct also. So, who wants to conclude our topic today?
I miss
Yes, please.
the conclusion from your topic today are: procedure text is a text that describes how something is accomplished, a track, a set of action of steps.
Okay, great. Anyone else?
I miss
Okay, please.
the generic structure of procedure texts that are proposed or goal. Material, but not all procedure text has material and steps.
Well, a procedure text is a text that describes about how to do something or how to operate or how to make something. And in procedural text, the generic structure that are goals or aim or purposes, and then there are materials, and then steps. And in here, using simple present tense, of course. It's related to the linguistic features that are in procedure text. Linguistic features in the procedure text, there are using imperative sentence, and then using action verbs, of course, and then using connective or conjunction, and then using adverbials, and using simple present tense. So you know that the purposes of procedural text is to inform the reader about how to do something, or how to make or how to operate something. Okay, that's all, guys. So to the next meeting, I'd like to give you a project for your homework. The project is you have to make a video about procedural text. It's free. It's up to you. Of the times, it's feel free. You have to do. For example, you want to make um, how to make a seblak, or how to make fried rice, and etc. So your video have to post in the YouTube channel.
You got it, guys? Miss, in Bahasa or English, and the task is individual or group task.
Okay, your videos in full English, of course. And then this task is individual task.
Yes, Miss.
Anyone else?
Enough, Miss.
Okay, that's all for today. I apologize for any mistake, and have a nice day, guys. And last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So that's all for me. I apologize for any mistakes in this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and you can comment in this video. Okay, thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.